I'm Matt Voyce, Executive Director for Construction at Quintain. I've been at Quintain for 14 years and my role is really to manage the project management and delivery of Wembley Park, a large regeneration scheme in North London. And so we've been developing at Wembley for about 15 years and we've had Balconies right from the outset. The evolution of Balconies has evolved greatly over that 15 years. Our first balconies were concrete as part of the structure, but very quickly we saw the benefits of looking to a lighter form of construction and one that could be manufactured off-site. So we've gone through an evolution where we've had balconies that were put together on site, and we're now in a situation where our balconies come fully complete and can be craned in with minimal work. One of the important things for us is cost certainty, but we've got to make sure that we've got the right product from a value, longevity point of view, and also from sort of health and safety point of view. So for us, it's working on cost models, working on trying to standardise the balconies, and then finding the right partners that will work with us in a collaborative way. Early engagement for us is key in everything that we do at Wembley. Having that cost certainty from the outset, and then holding it through the evolution of design. So, working with Sapphire, we've been able to establish cost models very early on in the process, and then working through that detailed design. Refining the design whilst maintaining cost has been absolutely key. It's not the model that every developer or client can accommodate. A lot of clients are driven sadly by commercial tendering scenarios that are kind of edict from on high. But we're more entrepreneurial than that. We absolutely see the benefit of bringing the experts into the conversation much earlier. So don't be nervous, be brave, be bold. We've got, it's probably 6-year training history now over a number of projects. Now what we've seen time and time again the behaviour that Sapphire demonstrate in looking to innovate, looking to collaborate, wanting to help Quintain find solutions to problems. So it's been hugely successful. The relationship is you've almost got to leave transactional type behaviours at the door and really embrace the partnership. For me, collaboration is absolutely key. The best successful outcomes and the best outcomes from any project come from collaborating, bringing experts around the table and really sort of drilling into their knowledge. And I think the last one is innovation as well. We can't stand still as an industry. I think I mentioned earlier, there are some organisations that have to go through a tendering process. But I think for more enlightened developers that recognise their skill sets, but also the skill sets of the industry, I don't know why you wouldn't want to engage earlier. I see no downside. I only see upside, frankly. I would say Sapphire are trustworthy. They are collaborative. They are certainly innovative, and we're seeing that with our next projects at Wembley. And I would say that they are demonstrating value for money, which is really important for us as well. It comes down to the ability to deliver. So scale is important, and being able to actually fulfill your promises. Even as they grow, we maintain an importance level with them, which is great. I think mostly I would say it's the innovation, striving to not just roll out the same product, trying to give me something different, work with me on the costs, which is becoming an issue. Certainly out of COVID, costs are becoming more acute in terms of the challenge to meet those. I think balconies have become more important post-COVID. They were always an important part of delivering an amenity for high density apartments. But I think now the strive for space, open space, that you can control and you're not sharing with other people, I think is absolutely paramount now. So the carbon challenge is huge for Quintain, as it is for the industry. And we're looking at in two strands. We're looking at from an operational point of view, in terms of how our buildings are operated and the utilities that it uses, and also in terms of carbon embodied in the structures and the buildings that we create. So I think operationally there's lots of technologies, lots of data gathering, and actually end user appetite to reduce utility consumption. Embodied carbon is a larger challenge. So we're working with our supply chain to reduce embodied carbon within our buildings as much as we can without impacting on programme.